World War One, also known as the Great War, the War of the Nations, the war to end all wars. But was it the case? No, it wasn't. No one knew that in 21 years there would be a war that was even bigger than the previous one. World War Two. Okay, even Avalon admitted it wasn't the most scariest thing to call a war that is even bigger than the war to end all wars. Well, let's just forget about this. Okay, let's just forget about that. But before we will start, we need to go way back in time. Okay, not that back, just a bit ahead. Okay, not that ahead, just a bit back. Yeah, perfect, perfect. So I just got this time machine. Anyways, 20th of June 1919, versus signed in Paris, France, which held Germany responsible for the whole war. To be honest, that was very amazing. The place was Germany's faced by the Allied powers and a lot more. Due to this, Germany was opportunity to make friends. The rise of fascism and anti-Semitism by the British and but the main focus of this video is what is a widely accepted bad guy his past and his shape to the man he was. Maybe he was born on April 1889 and German Empire. He was the fourth of his six children born to Aleof and his third wife Clara Pauls. Sorry if I'm butchering her name also. His dad was very abusive and yup, you are correct, he was the man who shaped him. The bad guy he was. Sorry for the reference. Actually, baby Hitler was very nice and used to score good marks, but his marks started to decline after his brother died. He used to talk to trees like a crazy person. If you are wondering if he was born in Austria-Hungary, why does he love Germany so much? Well, this is again due to his father. See, his dad loved his country, but Hitler didn't like his dad so much because he was very abusive and he decided to go against him and support Germany instead. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's talk about the immediate cause of the war. Hitler invaded Poland because in the Treaty of Versailles, Germany was divided into two parts in order to give a land route to Poland, and Germany also lost part of Danzig to Poland. Due to this, Germany wanted its own territories back. Then Germany attacked France on September 3rd, and then France and Britain attacked Germany. So, in brief, Germany and France and Britain are not the best of friends. Then Germany, Italy, and Japan formed an alliance which was called the drum roll, please. The Axis powers. Yep, they had to go with the most brilliant sounding name. And their opponents were the Allied powers, which consisted of Britain, France, and the USA. So basically, the Axis powers are the Siths, and the Allied powers are the Jedi's. Anyways, before I state the stuff Germany does, just want to warn you guys, because Germany will go berserk. Germany attacked Norway and Denmark on April 9th, 1940. In early May, attacked Belgium and Holland, and in June 14, 1940, sadly, Paris fallen into German hands. In August 1940, the German Air Force began bombing raids on British. So, in British style, they did the same thing in German grounds for some sweet revenge. In August 1942, Germany had their eyes on Stalingrad, Russia, and in November, the Soviets used their reverse trap card and countered by sending their troops. Due to the temperatures and no fresh supplies, the Germans surrendered. She told that Germany was going to go berserk. In April 1945, the Germans were surrounded by British and America on one side and Russia on the other. Then Hitler committed suicide. And on May 7, 1945, the last German troops surrendered. On December 1941, Japan ordered a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which killed up to 3,700 people. Jeez, that's a lot. If you don't understand, Japan did a really big oopsie. On August 1945, the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima and it destroyed up to half of the city, but Japan still didn't surrender. So, 3 days later, on August 9, 1945, another bomb was dropped on Nagasaki. And finally, on September 2nd, 1945, Japan surrendered, ending the war for good. And then the United Nations were formed, which is basically League of Nations too, but more powerful and had a less cooler name. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know Vedan did a much better job than I did in making the World War One video, but I tried my best. Hope you have a good day and yeah, see you in a century.